इस वीडियो को हिंदी भाषा में देखने के लिए सेटिंग्स में जाकर हिंदी ऑडियो चुनें। Namaskar and welcome to Simplify Your Space. Maintaining and organizing a home is not always easy. Sometimes we get caught up in small challenges like how to clean a particular spot or how to organize specific types of items. I often face these situations myself. I try out a lot of different hacks. Some work really well while others completely fail. But that's just a part of the homemaking journey, isn't it? As I always say, homemaking is a continuous process where we learn something new every day. In today's video, I will be sharing some of my tried and tested homemaking hacks that might be helpful for you too. So let's get started. This morning, I was refilling my turmeric container, and while doing that, a bit of turmeric spilled onto my white quartz countertop, leaving behind a noticeable stain. As you may know, turmeric stains are not easy to remove from white surfaces. But I have a simple DIY cleaning solution for this. Equal parts water and vinegar, a little white toothpaste, and a few drops of dish liquid. I mixed it all well, and that's our magical cleaning spray. I sprayed it generously over the turmeric stain and left it for 5 to 10 minutes. Then using a scrub sponge, I gently scrubbed the area and wiped it clean with the cloth. And just look at that, the stain is completely gone. You can't even tell there was ever a stain there. Often new colored clothes bleed, that is, their dye comes off during washing. This can sometimes leave stains on our other clothes too if we wash them together, and it has happened to me as well. But if we follow a simple first pre-wash routine, we can prevent about 90% of this bleeding, meaning the colors won't come off during future washes. Here is what you need to do. Take some warm water in a bucket or tub. To this add alum or fitkari. I have crushed it so it dissolves easily. Along with that, add a handful of salt. Mix everything well. It may take around 5 to 10 minutes for the alum to fully dissolve. Once it's ready, soak the new clothes in this solution for about an hour. Make sure to soak clothes of different colors separately because a lot of dye tends to release the first time and you don't want one garment's color transferring to another. After an hour, you will notice that quite a bit of color has already come out into the water. Now take the clothes out and wash them in regular water with detergent. Most of the loose dye will be gone in this first wash and the remaining color will get locked in, helping to prevent further bleeding. And remember, whenever you wash colored clothes for the first time, always dry them separately from other garments to avoid color transfer. I often get comments asking how to neatly organize dupattas and handbags in the closet. I have been following the same method for years now and it's worked really well for me. So today I am sharing that with you. In fact, I have already shown this in a few of my closet organization videos too. To hang my dupattas, I use these multi-hangers. Each one can hold 4 to 5 dupattas at once and they stay well organized. These hangers also save a lot of space. Whether it's heavy party wear dupattas or simple cotton ones, these hangers are super helpful. They prevent creases and keep the fabric from slipping. For my lighter everyday georgette and chiffon dupattas, I usually hang them on the door since they tend to be more slippery. As for my small sling bags, I also hang those on the closet door. But the bigger handbags take up a lot of space on shelves and some of them don't have much structure, so they often flop over. To solve that, I recently installed a clothes hanging multi-hook inside my closet. Now I can hang all my larger bags neatly on this hook, which not only gives a cleaner, more organized look, but also frees up shelf space for storing other items. Have you ever noticed how difficult it is to make flowers stand properly in wide mouth vases? For example, I have this round vase and the flowers just won't stay upright. They keep slipping to one side and falling over. Here is a smart hack to fix that. Take a small plastic container or bottle, something just a bit smaller than the mouth of your vase. To add some weight, drop in a couple of pebbles or small stones first. Now place your bunch of flowers inside the container. After that, add a few more stones around the stems to give them extra support and weight so they stay upright and don't topple over. Finally, place the entire setup inside the vase. The flowers will now stand beautifully at the center, nice and stable. No more slipping or falling. Similarly, when we decorate with real plant vines in water, like money plants or philodendrons, you might have noticed that their stems often slip out and fall, especially when the vase has a wide mouth. To keep all the stems together, simply bunch them up and tie them with a thin rubber band. If your vase is transparent, use a green or light yellow rubber band so it does not show prominently. Now place this tied bunch into the vase. It will stay in place nicely and won't topple over. This issue usually happens with wide mouth decorative vases. An alternative solution is to use a narrow mouth spice bottle or any small container to hold the plants in water. Then place the container inside your decorative vase. From a distance, no one will even notice there is a bottle inside. In fact, I often use narrow mouth bottles directly as decorative planters. They work beautifully. A lot of people have asked me how to neatly organize house keys. So today I am going to show you the exact method I use at home. I had a bunch of waste spare keys lying around from my old house, so I will be using those to demonstrate. If you're looking to organize multiple keys, I highly recommend using these labeled keychains. Each one comes with a tag and a small space for labeling, so you can easily identify which key belongs where. Just write down the location or purpose of the key on the label. This makes it much easier to find the right one when you need it. I personally use a label printer which helps me create clean, small labels quickly. Let me show you how I label all the keys using it. Once all the labels are ready, you can organize them using color coding for even better clarity. For example, you could tag all room keys in one color and closet keys in another. Stick the corresponding labels onto the tags. You can even take it a step further. If you have more than one closet in a room, label the keys as 1, 2, 3, etc. to identify them specifically. Once all the keys are properly labeled, store them safely in a small box. That way you will never struggle to find the right key again. Let me know in the comments how you like this organizing tip. The last tip is related to repotting indoor plants. I recently bought this beautiful Monstera plant and now it's time to repot it into a bigger pot. For repotting, I am using this ready-made potto mix, which is a soilless potting mix. It does not contain soil but instead has a blend of coco peat, husk, peat moss, neem powder, perlite, red brick powder, compost and some other essential ingredients. Lately, I have seen a lot of nurseries using this type of mix for their plants. In fact, all the plants I recently bought are potted in a similar mix. Using this kind of mix for repotting helps prevent pests in your plants and promotes healthy growth. It also retains moisture for a long time, so you don't have to water your plants frequently. If you're a beginner or if you prefer low maintenance plants, I suggest starting with either a ready-made potting soil or soilless potting mix like this one. I personally really like this potter mix as my plants have been thriving in it. If you're a beginner and want to start with low maintenance plants, I have made a dedicated video on this topic and you can find the link in the description box below. That's all for today's video. I hope today's homemaking tips and hacks were helpful to you. If you like this video, don't forget to like and share it. Subscribe to Simplify Your Space for more videos like this. I will see you all next week. Until then, happy homemaking from Simplify Your Space. Bye bye.